We have the D-test coming up right now. And front team is going to be playing as Sakuya. Whereas Lira will have to play... front team is going to be playing as Raisin, whereas Lira will have to play as Sakuya. Now, we also know that Sigets does play Alice, so he should be very strong on this pick as well. After all, he plays many characters. And the match begins now. Pressure coming through from Plantium during neutral, we have the 5B coming through, but Sigets is patient on the defense. Gets carried to the corner at the moment. We have the 2A Romlocks, and that's gonna be a clean crash for Plantium with a very nice 2C. Ooh, avoids the 6A as well with a backdash, but gets covered by the F5A from Sigets. Sigets now having a lot of dolls set up on the screen, but Plantium still manages to get the pressure into the corner now. Nice J6A angle as well by Sigets. And Fran team is building up to that LRE. Oh, the self-cross right there by Fran, but he's able to get the 3A nonetheless. Pressure coming through right now with the 2B, and that's some very nice conversion with the J8A ender. Fran team who definitely shows that he's ulting Raisin. Oh, nice J6A as well, and now we have Calm on the clock. So she gets his spin to be healing slowly but surely. Nice conversion right there with the CC ender. Oh, against the J5A, against the forward dash, and now Sigets is taking everything, choking out the life of this poor Raisin. Nice Hangeki right there by Frantium, with the 3A to ensure the pressure into the current third. Oh, and that's a lot of damage right there, 2K being delivered at the moment with a J2A, to continue with the corner carry after a mid-screen tech. The J6 comes through, and it's gonna be a counter hit, but there will be no LRE. That is quite strange right there, but Frantium is making it work so far. Halo on the clock now, coming through with the 6-6-C, and Frantium is under a lot of trouble right now because he has to block the Holland doll on the ground now. Oh, that's a brutal 3A angle right there by Sigets. But Frantium is able to find the jump against the neutral B, bullet from the doll. Oh, and a 6A against the re-jump, and Sigets has taken the first round now, pushing Frantium into the corner. Okay, there we have it, the sacrifice, but Frantium had already been out of the way. Nice angle for the J8A right there, and it's cloudy and it's LRE on hand. Oh, tries to go for the J2A, but it doesn't connect unfortunately. Nice pressure coming through with the 236 as well, but jumps right into the boot. And that's going to be a return animate for 3.3k. Monta Vapor coming through as well, and we have the 8D2 being leveled up right now. And that's a lot of damage from Sigets onto Frantium, charging up on the clock at the moment. But this is Diamond Dust, and I'm afraid that the Bunny may be dead. Oh, there we go, catching the border escape with the 6-6A. And Sigets takes the first game now. It's FT2. There we go, game 2 coming up right now. Oh, nice G5A angle right there by Frantium, going up with the pressure with a 4A, and that's a brutal double 6A right now by Sigets, ensuring that Frantium will not escape anytime soon. Oh, and finds the re-jump in between the B bullets to set up the J5A. We have Diamond Dust on the clock now, Frantium being able to get the re-jump against the 2A from Sigets, and here we have the Doll Archers, okay! Sigets bringing up the experimental deck so far. This is going to be very interesting. I wonder what value is he going to get from the Doll Archers. We have the Diamond Dust coming onto the clock now, F5A into the pressure, and that's a very nice J5A right there by Sigets. The pressure coming through as well, the 6A connecting right into the jump, and the 3A to keep Frantium in the corner. Oh, nice angle with the D2 and the J2A as well, and that's a brutal 3A, and look at that lovely conversion. Oh my god, Sigets is a brutal Alice monster. And with a final J6A, he takes this to the match point now. And look at the hand from Sigets. He has everything to make sure that Frantium cannot play the game at all. Coming out with a 6-6-8 to the D2 and the catch onto the neutral jump with a J2A. Oh, but Frantium will be able to secure the air tech into the J5A of his own. Getting a full conversion right there for 2.1k. Compression coming through into the corner now. But Sigets is able to rush out of the way. We have River Mist activating at the moment. So that's going to spell the end of these neutral interactions. And it's going to be a very comfortable position for Sigets. Coming out with the pressure right now with the D2. Ooh, nice 83 to the Frontium's D236. And the 4-1 comes through on top of that. Very nice pressure so far. Frontium focusing onto the neutral with the Mind Explosion, but Sigets is able to still find the knockdown nonetheless. Getting out the backdash as well to remain safe against the pressure. Beating that at 6A may be incoming. Nice movement there by Frontium, avoiding all of the B bullets as well as the J2A. Oh, and the F5A connects with a nice AUV right there by Frontium. We have Montamaper activating at the moment, Frontium with a very nice pressure on top of that, but Sigets is blocking everything properly. Gets tackled by the 6-6A on the startup, that's gonna be a counter hit then, but that's gonna be a conversion for Sigets right there. Pressure coming through at the moment, Frontium in a lot of trouble, but he's able to join the jump, but gets hit by the charged 6A nonetheless. Pressure down to the corner, very nice border escape right there by Sigets, but gets caught on the air by the J8 angle from Frontium. Pressure coming through at the moment with the 5B, Frontium is out of orbs, and Sigets has a very low life at the moment, but he still has a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Buys a very nice 6A against Frontium right there, and the Sun Shower will mean that the 6A will not connect sadly. Oh, that's gonna be yet another knockdown, and this could very well be the block string that ends Frontium's life 2-0 now. Let's see, up next, who do we have? Chocoplan against Lira. So it's going to be Sakuya against probably Marisa or maybe Alice. Okay, there we go, it's Marisa against Sakuya. Oh, what a DP right now by Chocoplan, fearless, and it works out. The 6-3 right now and wake up. Chocoplan with the pressure into the 6A as well, that's gonna be a trade, definitely in favor of Chocoplan, who gets a 1.3k counter hit. Lira now focusing onto the neutral with those B bullets, and Chocoplan trying to go for the 6-6 right there. Oh, that's a very nice 3A angle, and that's gonna be a 6-3 conversion, even though the J5A did not connect. That's a nice big catch right there by Chocoplan, and into the dial A for a 5AC Draco Meteor, so that's gonna be a ton of damage being delivered right now to Lira. Gets the way to avoid the AOV on top of that, and with a 6-8 counter hit, Lira is in a lot of trouble right now, but that's gonna be a punish on the DP. Let's see the conversion now. Lira is able to get the full dial A, and that's going to be a Killing Doll coming through. Oh, the bait against the Talisman as well. Lira definitely knew that it was coming and did not risk it at all, but gets fake crossed by the J5B. Chocoplan now taking the first game. Sigets also looking for games at the moment. Oh, nice 5A there by Lira. Pressure coming through at the moment, and that's gonna be a 6-6-8 right there by Chocoplan. Pressure onto the corner on top of that. That's gonna be a 6-6-8 from Lira, escaping out on the air. Oh, the Witch Leyland does not get punished, unfortunately. That's gonna be a full conversion with the dial right there by Lira for 1.8k, setting up the bounce on top of that. And that's a very nice catch with the 6-3 ender on top of that. Oh, that J5A is clean as well. But I believe that Lira is overusing the 6-3 unfortunately, and that's causing that sometimes those sweeps are going to be crucial if Chocoplan gets the punish. Okay, level up on the Cross of Magic right now by Lira, who has a very big life lead at the moment, but it's going to be Heavy Fog now, and Chocoplan definitely has an opportunity to set up a nice comeback. Let's see what happens now, because Lira has a very strong meter as well. With the Luminous Ricochet, the Soul Sculpture, as well as the Killing Doll, that's gonna be more than enough to secure the kill on the first round. Second round beginning up right now. That's gonna be a J5B right now from Chocoplan. Pressure coming through, and that's gonna be a punish on the 3A hard read right there by Lira. Oh, nice 6-6 right there by Chocoplan, trying to get the 6-6 onto Lira on Wake Up, but it's a little bit too late on the draw, sadly. Nice angle for the J6 right there by Lira, and we have the Killing Doll coming through. Oh, but the 6-6A is mistimed, and thus Chocoplan is able to escape safely from the pressure and get a little bit more damage onto Lira. And the snow will unfortunately remove the Hangeki from Lira's hands. Nice angle right there by the J6A from Chocoplan, and that's going to be River Mist on the clock. And the hand is looking scary for Marisa right now. Especially with the Draco Meteor, as well as the Master Spark and the Luminous Ricochet and the... What was the name of that one? Gravity Beat. The Gravity Beat is very scary as well. A little bit of a Typhoon Scramble at the moment, J5E coming through. Oh, but Chocoflan is eating a lot of those J6As. Still, the situation is very even at the moment. Gravity wins. Oh, block on the Witch Ley line, but sadly, Lira didn't have the right timing for the 6-6A. Pressure coming through with the 6-6B from Lira. The 6A comes through with a run block, but Chocoflan is unable to get anything beyond that. Because Lira was definitely ready for the skill cancel to come through. Nice J5A right there by Chocoflan. That's gonna kill. Yes, it will. Chocoflan now up in the match point. Game run 2 starting up right now. Run 3, I mean. Ooh, nice button escape right there by Chocoflan as well. Manta Vapor coming through on top of that. Oh, but the J5A sadly doesn't connect. And that's gonna be a J2A angle for Lira, who now has access to the Killing Doll. Nice catch right there by the J6A, and that Witch Ley line doing a ton of damage on top of that. Oh, but that's gonna be a full punish right there with the Magic Star Sword from Lira. And sadly, the Gravity Beat will not find anything, even though Chocoflan will remain safe through its activation. Pressure coming through at the moment, that's gonna be a lot of run blocks, and that's gonna be a reset in favor of Lira with the pressure, but it will end with a very nice border escape from Chocoflan. Pressure coming through at the moment, the 3A gets stopped on the startup by the 4A from Chocoflan, definitely a good awareness during the defense. Oh, nice safe appear right there by Lira as well. The 6A does not connect, but Chocoflan still remains safe. Oh, the fuzzy block works out a little bit, but Lira is still able to secure the trade on his favor. Nice job with the 6-6B, and that's gonna be a Soul Sculptor, and I'm afraid that there is no way that Chocoflan survives that. And now we have a 1-1 on the score. Oh wait, no, it's 2-1 in favor of Lira, so it's going to be a tiebreak between Chocoflan and Frantium. Right now we're waiting for Frantium to host. Okay, we have the host coming up right now. There we have it, the host for Chocoflan, so it only remains for Frantium to arrive. Dale con la silla. Okay, they're going to D-test. And they're ready to play now. Match is starting up right now. Chocoflan as Marisa and Frantium as Raisin. This will decide which team wins the first match on the round robin bracket. Oh, nice for it right there by Frantium. But Chocoplan still pulls through. Typhoon charging up on the clock now, and the Typhoon, my god, what a nice DP, but it gets baited completely still. Francium definitely saw it coming. So far, Chocoplan winning on their Typhoon trades. Oh, but the J2A trade doesn't work out unfortunately. Francium getting a lot of damage right there, and that's gonna be a huge counter hit, but sadly the 6A does not connect in time. Nice match right there by Francium with a 2A. Chocoplan is still playing very aggressive, and it's definitely working on her favor right now. Monsoon on the clock at the moment. Oh, that's gonna be a 66 counter hit coming through, and the DP gets punished right away, and I'm afraid that this is Aurora Heavy Fog, so Francium is healing a lot right now. Nice soup right there by Francium. Pressure coming through into the corner as well, catching the border skip on top of that. Oh, and what a J8A. Francium pulling through on the first round now. Having access to the ultraviolet field as well, and the Mind Explosion with a lot of range on the secondary bullet as well. Nice conversion right there by Francium, getting the ender with the J8A. Ultraviolet field now at level 2 as well, and the Mind Explosion pulling through. Oh, he's stopping the 6XC as well with a 6XC of his own, and the sub lands once again. So far, Francium has been doing a very good job on the pressure in the Okiseme against Chocoflan, who is definitely struggling against that aspect in particular. Getting a very clean 6XC counter hit right there. Pressure coming through now into the corner, but the ACC does not unfortunately, and that's gonna be another 6XC counter hit coming through. Pressure now in favor of Francium. Oh, but that's a very nice J5A right there by Chocoflan. Waiting until the very third bullet, it will be able to connect it. Nice very escape right there by Francium, and that's gonna be the kill with another 60 counter hit. Francium now pulling ahead with the first game. Yes, definitely must be nervous. Let's see now, game number 2 coming up right now. Very nice conversion right there by Francium, doing 2.9k damage. If you give the Bunui a counter hit, she'll take a mile. Oh, what a crouch conversion right there by Francium. That is some brutal job right there so far. Coming up with the snowball with the ultraviolet field now at level 2, and that's gonna be a fake cross into a 6-6A counter hit. Oh, and another crouch against the J5A. This is the second time this round that Francium has taken value out of that tech. So far, Francium has been doing a phenomenal job against Chocoflan on the offense. Nice catch on the border skip as well. Oh, but the J5A doesn't land unfortunately. 6A coming through, that's gonna be a punish for Francium, definitely. Francium with a very defensive deck right now, but it can change at any second now. And that's gonna be a first round coming through, and Francium now has access to the match point, and it's basically a single bullet away from the LRE. That's gonna be a Witch Dayline coming through, Chocoflan down to the corner, but the DP comes through. Oh, nice J5A angle right there by Francium, getting the conversion with the J2A ender for 1.7k, and now the LRE is on play. But Chocoflan is able to win the trade between the J5As, and another crouch into a 5A conversion right there by Francium. Oh, no. He thought that the J2A would land, but sadly it didn't. Nice talisman right there by Francium, by Chocoflan I mean, to avoid the jump in from Francium. But that's gonna be yet another conversion, now Heavy Fog is charging up under the clock. Ooh, trying to find the angle from the J5A right now by Francium against the forward dash. But Chocoflan is patient and waits for the activation of the Heavy Fog. And now that it's active, she has a real chance at a comeback. Let's see now, pressure coming through as well, catching the border skip on top of that with the J2A. Coming out with the pressure with the 6A, but that's always punishable by Francium. JCC coming through right now by Chocoflan. Pressure down to the corner on top of that. Francium very low on orbs, and Chocoflan has definitely taken a lot of value out of that. Now we have the Luminous Strike coming through, 6C on the charter as well. Pressure coming through top of that with the 2A. Blue Sky on the clock now. Oh, but doesn't finish the conversion. Still, Francium has the pressure now, and Chocoflan is able to jump out of the way of the ultraviolet field activation. Nice 88 on top of that to stop the J5A from Francium. Oh, and one way to punish it. Nice DP right there to punish the whiff on the J8A. Chocoflan definitely getting creative, and it's paying off. Oh, nice J2B on top of that. And Chocoflan has been able to take the round. Very good job right there. Both players now having access to the full brunt of their meter. And this is going to be a very strong round right there. 6A coming through as well. That's gonna be a nice conversion on top of that with the discarder, taking 2 cards away from Chocoplan. Pressure coming through right now with a 6A, but Chocoplan is able to avoid most of the pressure with a very nice border escape. Ooh, nice 6A on top of that. Claudio on the clock at the moment. Chocoplan coming through with the pressure. And sadly the J6A does not connect for Flantium. Oh, nice J6A angle on top of that. Coming out with the pressure on top of that, having the DP on hand. But the Talisman, the Hangeki comes through, but that's gonna be a level 2 DP on Flantium's face. Oh, the J2A coming through as well. Now Chocoplan with the pressure. Getting the hit onto Flantium as well, but the border escape will not get caught with the J2A. So Flantium is able to escape unscathed. Nice J2B angle right there from Chocoplan as well. The pressure coming through from Flantium with a 3A angle, but it's gonna be a lot of damage coming through. Calm now on the clock. Let's see now, time to get the pressure with the F5A. That's a very nice block string right there by Chocoplan. And let's see the snowball coming through. Wow, that's a very nice chariot melee into the 5SC to secure the kill. Chocoplan is playing like a mad woman right now, and it's working. So now we have 1-1. This is going to be the very last game for these two teams. This one will definitely decide who gets to advance into the next stage. Because these two teams are very strong as well. Oh, Chocoplan jumping right into Flantium's hand, and the damage keeps on skyrocketing. Excursions are now on the clock, they have to be careful not to be too high up on the air, or else we may have a repeat of Icarus. Ooh, nice 6A right there! Wow, the way that it avoided the 6A from Flantium was crazy, honestly. Excursions are getting a little bit of more of damage. Flantium has to get the pressure at the moment, but he's still unable to find much. Nice corner there by Chocoplan. Ooh, but the 6A gets punished. Nice clean crash there by Flantium as well. And that's gonna be a conversion for 1.3k. Pressure down to the corner. Nice for the escape there by Chocoplan, setting up the J5A counter hit on Favor 2. And now Chocoplan has access to the gravity beams. Ooh, nice A5A on top of that. Oh, what a counter hit. Setting up Flantium to go to the other side of the screen, unfortunately, otherwise that could have been a very high damage conversion. Hell, I'm fairly sure that Flantium would have even died from that conversion in the corner. J5A coming through as well, avoiding the J8 completely, but sadly that is going to kill. And now Flantium takes the first round, once again with the match point. And with an LRE on hand, that is going to be very scary. Pressure coming through, but the J8 doesn't connect sadly because of the delay on the forward dash. 6 coming through, and that's going to be a punish for Flantium into the DLA. LRE for 3.5k. Pressure coming through right now by Flantium. But so far, Chocoplan is hanging. Ooh, the back border escape gets caught by the 6-3. And that is why you have to be very careful with border escapes against that melee in particular. 2.5k right now, thanks to the Luminous Strike right there by Chocoplan. Oh, okay. I saw the idea. Sadly, Gravity Bead does not have invulnerability. It graces, but it's not melee invulnerable. So Flantium was still able to win against the Gravity Bead. Nice job right there by Chocoplan, setting up the Talisman to avoid it completely. Ooh, nice 6A on top of that. And so far, Flantium has a lead, but Chocoplan is looking very nice so far. That's the Storm on the clock right now, trying to find the J5A angle, gets it right away. And now Flantium has taken this 2-1. So now we are going to see. It may be over, but that was some very fun matches, honestly. Let's see, who do we have waiting right now? Let's see. It seems like no one is playing at the moment. Ooh, we have Magister playing against Galaxies. Okay, I got it. This is Luisin against Potato Lover. Sadly, their names don't appear on the scoreboard. On Connie either. Okay, losing with the pressure at the moment. Potato Lover is able to ward and escape out of the way. Oh wait, no, it's Mase, isn't it? Or is it Potato? No, it's Potato Lover because Mase plays Alice actually. Okay, and Luisin is able to secure the game now, 1-0. Now we're going to have Wild Flame against Lira. We have the host from Wild Flame right now. And look at that, Magister is playing. Good to see him back, honestly. And Wildflame is going to be playing against Oku, and it's going to be Oku Sakuya. So we have some bad news for Wildflame so far, but still, he should be able to put up a really good fight, if not win right away. So far we have a very calm test between both players. Oh, I see, Wildflame is going for the TK236. Even though it looks cool, sadly it doesn't have any application. Okay, they're ready to play now. Yes, Sakuya is very nimble. We have the game starting up right now with a very nice 3A AoE right there by Wildflame. The 66 gets blocked right away. But now we have the pressure coming through and that's gonna be a 3A, a 4A angle. Wildflame is able to find the mash, but sadly gets punished on the way out. That's gonna be a 4A counter hit. But sadly didn't have enough spacing to get the conversion. 63 coming through into the 2-1-4 due to Blue Sky. Ooh, nice angle right there by J2B from Wildflame. Getting the block against the 2A, but gets crossed by the J2A, sadly. Person onto the corner, that's gonna be a 4A against the dash reset right there by Lira. Oh, that's gonna be a 3A UV setup right there. Let's see the conversion now with the 63 ender. And it's going to be a private square, but Wildflame has full access to his orbs. So he should be fine for the most part. Yes, he is. He stays alive with the 1B. And yet another 3A landing right onto Lira's face. Nice angle for the J8 right there by Lira as well. And the damage keeps on piling. Nice conversion right there by J6 ender from Wildflame. Oh dear, if that hadn't been a tokamak cancel, Lira would have died straight up. Chad XSA comes through and that's it. With a final 2A, Wildflame takes this. Pressure coming through right now. Oh, nice 4A mash on the landing right there by Wildflame. That is some great awareness. But Lira still keeps the pressure up against the clean crash onto Wildflame. Sadly didn't get any snowball due to the diamond blast. We have the conversion coming through, but sadly Wildflame was a little bit too late on the draw of the J5A. Yes, Wildflame is going ham on this Oku right now. Nice angle with the 2A at max range on top of that, and we have the Hellgeister coming through. Come on, if you will. Timing's very cool, yep. Lira going for the D2-2 right there. Doesn't want anything to do in the corner with that Oku, because the risk of getting mashed is too great. Okay, we have the T-Lords coming through, connecting right into Lira. Oh, look at that. 6-0 right now by Lira was clean. And the 4 AM wake up connecting right into its target. The Visor coming through. And now Lira has to block onto the corner, getting the border escape because Wildflame didn't go for the 3A luckily. That's gonna be even more damage, but Wildflame will stay alive because that's unconvertible. Nice pressure so far. Oh, tried to go for the neutral jump. And that's gonna be a round for Lira right now. But the Yata dive is being pushed up. Let's see here. Oh, it seems like Yum will not be playing actually. That is unfortunate. We have the Diamond Dust on the clock now, the 60 does not connect, and the 67 will get punished by the 50 from Lira. Pressure coming through, that's gonna be a gateway counter hit, but there will be no conversion, even though it's Diamond Dust right now. So Wildflame still has to defend against the onslaught in the corner. We have the Visor coming through, so Lira has to back off. Ooh, nice J6 against the startup from the A5C. Oh, that's a very brutal Yata dive, and that's it. Wildflame takes the first game. Yata dive just does too much damage. Ooh, that's a brutal 6A coming through from Lira. And the Earth gets punished once again with the J8. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of damage coming through. Having to block through the barrage, and now a Snow comes onto the clock. Bounce around coming through right now from Lira. The 60C will connect with its target, and that's gonna be a T-Lord some wake up, but as we all know, that is too risky, and that's gonna be a flare punish for Lira. There's coming through right now, nice barrage escape there by Wildflame. The AoE comes through with a lot of damage right now, and Lira will go to delete the J6B with a J6C of her own. Oh, nice max range 6-6A, and that's gonna be a frame trap classic with the 6-3. Nice 6-6A there by Lira, getting the corner carry onto Wildflame, who has to respect all of the spirit damage coming through on his way. Nice punish there by Lira, as we all know, that J6A, J6C is always punishable. Ooh, the trade between the J5A right now at max range, and the 3A against the JD3. Wildflame now up on the match point. Nice 66 there by Lira, into the Diamond Dust no less, and Wildflame spent all of his orbs doing coin. Nice Sea Geyser right now by Wildflame as well. Oh, the range right now, the threat from Lira with the F5A too. That was very nice right there, very nice awareness for the spacing. 2C coming through, now it's Wildflame's opportunity to do some pressure, but the 3A connects. A-Fog now onto the clock. Wildflame definitely having a deficit in terms of HP, and the 3 does not connect one against the Earthquake. Pressure coming through into the corner now, Lira baiting out the reversal on top of that. So very good awareness of Wildflame's hand. The 6A once again does not connect slightly, but that's gonna be a punish on the 6-3 with a very nice 3A right now by Wildflame. Oh, dashing right into the JCC counter hit right there, that was very unfortunate. And that's gonna be a 6-3 ender, but there will be no killing doll accompanying it. Oh, got the bait against the Yata dive, but even though the punish wasn't that great, Lira is still taking even more from Wildflame's life bar. So now Wildflame down to 1000 health, and Lira is as healthy as a horse. And that's it. With a final J2A whip, Wildflame unfortunately dies. Avoiding the 2C perfectly as well. Pressure coming through on top of that. So far, Wildflame expecting the pressure, tried to go for the Visor, but it was a little bit too risky, and Lira takes even more value off of the trade. Pressure down to the corner on top of that. That's going to be a 3A rom lock, but the forward does get staggered by the 4A 3A. Now we have access to Tokamak, and that's going to be a very nice high jump right there by Wild Flame, so that means that the Tokamak is going to connect through the 6-6E Grace attack. Pressure coming through right now by Wild Flame. Once again, the 6A not landing, unfortunately. Diamond Dust now onto the clock, and that's going to be a 2C, reading perfectly the 3A, and wow, that's a very nice 6A conversion. Oh, but the JHT sadly did not connect. Tries to go for the F5A, but Lira wins the trade completely, and now Warframe has to hold on to the corner. J2B comes out once again, that's a very nice for it right there by Wild Flame, and now we have Diamond Dust on the clock one more time. 4A coming through into the 6-6A as well, and with a final 6-6A, Wild Flame takes this 2-0 now. So now we are going to see Toto Eevee. Against Seti. Toto Eevee playing as Oku. Oh, that's gonna be a brutal 6-6 counter hit right now. But the 6A from Seti comes through. Rocket Dive not connecting with his target, that's gonna be a free punish for Seti for sure. Oh, what a 6-3 right now by Seti, and now we have access to Heavy Fog on the clock. Seti definitely wanting to take more advantage of this to ensure that Toto Eevee has no chance at all to come back. Toto Eevee right now very weak, just with 100 health, but the Heavy Fog is still up. So, oh, wow. Impossible to read the way that was going to cross up, and Seti takes the first round now. Nice combination with the JT Ender on top of that. And now Seti is setting up those cautionary borders that Toto Eevee has to respect 100%. Nice 4A match right there by Toto Eevee, and the Rocket Dive connects with his target because of the crash. It's on the clock now. Nice Hellgeyser, but Seti reads it perfectly, like a book. F5A coming through, but the 6A will not connect. And oh, Soku crashed. Oh dear. Let's see, I have to reopen Soku once again. Here we have Yuna as well, cheating on Seti. Nice pressure so far from Toto Eevee, losing a lot of hate flar there. The Rocket Dive comes through once again. Tokamak is going to be a free punish? Yes, it will. And now with a final 6-6C, Seti takes this 2-0 now. The Caribbean UC now up 1 game. So now we're going to see Potato against Tamioka. Tamioka who's going to be playing as Pacholi an entire tournament. Oh wait, never mind, he's actually playing Suika. Will you look at that? But Potato is still able to get secured the first game on his favor.
This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
We have game 2 coming up. That's going to be a ton of damage in favor of Tamioka for sure. That J5 AJCC from Suika is always dangerous. Oh, 24 for the J6A on the air tech, but Potato is able to skirt by mere pixels. 60 coming through from Tamioka right now, and the damage keeps on piling up. So far, Potato is very weak. Tamioka hasn't taken a single hit or so far, but it's Heavy Fog, and anything can change at a heart's moment. Ooh, time to go for the J6B snipes, but Potato is able to avoid them. And now with Heavy Fog coming up, Potato is able to heal slightly but surely. Oh, the J2A connecting with his target, and that's gonna be even more damage coming through, and it's going to be 2k flat. The fact that it's going to be the J6B as well. And now it's going to be Sun Shower on the clock, but Tamioka is able to save safely out of the way. Oh, what a 60-second wake up right there, because as we all know, Tamioka does not like blocking. The Reaver is now on the clock as well, sending now a lot of J6Bs onto the screen. Ooh, nice J5 angle by Tamioka, doing a lot of threatening on the mid-screen. Oh, the Reaver missed, prevented Potato from escaping right under Tamioka, and that's going to mean that the J5A J6A will connect with his target. Now Tamioka having access to the Henki Dama as well. But so far, Potato pulling a headbutt on his round now, with a little bit of a life lead over Tamioka, but that can change at any second now. Just 2 hits from Suika can do this for sure. Ooh, time to go for the J6A right now. Yes, evil Tamioka. Now Tamioka having access to the Togakushi on hand. Okay, pressure coming through with the last hit of the Dial A, but sadly, because of the pussy block, Potato is unable to punish it. Oh, trying to go for the 5A right there. Okay, we have the Togakushi coming through, but it will connect with the doll, meaning that we will not do anything at all. Another Togakushi coming through from Tamioka, but this one gets interrupted in the startup. So far, Potato doing a very good job on this round now, catching Tamioka's escape onto the corner too. Oh, and getting the weave punish on the J6A thanks to the 5B bullets from the doll. 60 seconds avoided perfectly on top of that. Potato is playing this very nicely so far. Now Tamioka down to 100 health, and the Potato is super healthy. And now that Tamioka has gone for the J5A, that means that Tamioka now has to fight off the match point from Potato. But he has a run on his favor now, so not all hope is lost. And on the other hand, Tamioka is building up to the Atlas as well. Oh, nice conversion on the Potato as well. The 3A comes through on top of that. But sadly, the 5B does not connect, and that's going to be an Atlas. Let's see how much damage is it going to be. It's going to be 4.7k. Devastating damage right now from Tamioka for sure. Ooh, nice F5 there by Tamioka as well. Oh, that's going to be a clean crash because of the 5C spirit damage. And so far, Potato is struggling a lot during neutral, because Tamioka is finding those J5A, J5C opportunities to get a lot of value out of the sheer damage that they do. Monsoon now on the clock, Tamioka now with 5,000 health, and Potato now to 1.5k. Wow, what a nice conversion right there by Potato, that was very clean. Tamioka now down to 3,000. And it's going to be Driss on the clock now, and Potato has the Little Legion on hand. So really, anything can happen on this match. Even more damage coming through. Blue Sky now onto the clock as well. Tamioka building up to the Atlas, but it will take a while before he's able to get it. And Potato has the 4AC, and that 4AC is one hell of a snipe. Nice very scary there, Potato, but he's playing very cautiously so far. Oh, it's dead. He's dead. Tamioka is completely dead now because of the Shanghai doll. And now Potato has taken this 2-0. Now on to game 2. between Toto Eevee and Decaravia. I see we on the clock as well. They get time to go for the 6-6C. Oh, against the catch with the 5C against the J4 Wake Up from Toto Eevee. To be coming through as well. We have the Ice Charge right now on hand. And that's gonna be a very nice conversion on that by Toto Eevee for 2k damage. Oh, that's a very risky 6-6 right there by Decaravia. And he's paying the price in high damage counter hits as well. Rocket Dive comes through. Let's see the punish now. It's going to be a Sword Freezer for 2.3k. Oh, Decaravia tried to go for the full screen Ice Charge. But Toto Eevee was ready for that one with a 5C. And now Toto Eevee has the Rocket Dive at level 2 on hand. They get time to go for the 6-6B at the moment, but so far Toto Eevee has been able to adapt to the shenanigans from Decaravia. Nice 5C on top of that, we have Typhoon on the clock, but that's going to be an opportunity for a triple 5C punish right now by Decaravia. The other Rocket Dive gets avoided completely, and Toto Eevee is taking even more damage because of that. Oh, that Typhoon lands right on time for Toto Eevee to get a high value combo off of that. Nice 5C right there by Decaravia as well against the 5C region from Toto Eevee. And that's gonna be a clean round thanks to the 5C usage from Decaravia. Being able to avoid the Ice Charge completely thanks to the 5C from Toto Eevee. And now we have a Heavy Fog on the clock. Another Ice Charge connecting with his target. And that's going to be a Subterranean Sunblock. But, oh, Deck is able to get the punish. Alright, that was very nice. Now the Subterranean Sun is about to end completely, and it did nothing at all, sadly. There's coming through from Toto Eevee, the Rocket Dive will get blocked, and the Great Crusher for 4.2k, and Toto Eevee is taking even more damage because of the Rocket Dive usage. Certainly a strong skill, but one that you have to use with measure. Oh, the 5C connecting with the Ice Surge as well. That's gonna be a clean crash for Toto Eevee as well, thanks to the 5C spirit damage. Now we have the 6C onto the stage. And that's going to be a clean crash, thanks to the bullet portion of Rocket Dive. Oh, the trade between the 3A and the 5C. We now have a Snow on the clock on top of that. Oh, 5C connecting with his target, with access now at level 2 on for Decaravia. Now, the Rocket Dive gets interrupted thanks to the 6-6C. Oh, and with a final Icicle Lance, Decaravia takes this to 0 now. Now we are going to see Sigets against Phoenix. Oh, never mind. It seems that it's finished. Yes, it did finish indeed. Let's see Wild Flame against Chocoplan. Wild Flame going for those high-risk rocket dives. Ooh, nice D8-C, but sadly that doesn't confirm Riga Flare. You cannot do 2A 3A, you can only do 3A for that. And thanks to that, Chocoplan has taken the round now. But Wild Flame still has access to the match point nonetheless. Oh, nice movement with the punish right now by Chocoplan, and that's going to be a 4A punish on Wake Up. Nice D6 for A on top of that to punish the neutral jam right there by Wild Flame. And what a brutal J6C finisher right now by Chocoplan. So far, Chocoplan has been doing a fantastic job during neutral, keeping up with the Oku from Wild Flame. Oh, the 3A and Wake Up doesn't connect sadly. And that's going to mean a free match opportunity for Wild Flame. 8 on the clock now on top of that. But the damage keeps on piling up. Chocoplan healing a little but surely. The J5A now at max range, the 60C connecting with the neutral jump right now by Chocoplan, but sadly the 60C does not connect in time, and that's going to be a full punish from Chocoplan for 1.7k. Chocoplan is still in the lead during this heavy fog exchange. Oh, the Tacoma connecting with his target too. Let's see now the pressure coming through from Chocoplan, and the border escape is through. So Chocoplan is able to escape safely. Now we have Cloudy on the clock. Okay, pressure coming through from Chocoplan right now, the 60C connecting with his target, and the raw rocket dive punishing the forward dash as well. Rocket dive coming through, that's gonna be a free punish for Chocoplan. Oh, but Chocoplan is only connecting the J5A right there, sadly. The Draco Meteor gets avoided, but there will be no punish whatsoever from Wildflame, sadly. The J5C does not connect. 60 coming through right now from Chocoplan. Oh, Charge 3 into Fixer Star. Will it be enough to kill? No. Chocoplan will survive. Oh, but only for so long. Wildflame is able to jump right behind her and hit her with a 5A 3A. And that's going to be a 2-0 now for Wildflame. So far, Seti playing it very nicely against Tamioka with 3 card. But it's Diamond Dust. Oh, okay, Seti is using Fantasy Generator. I want to actually see what happens with it. Because Fantasy Heaven comes through, it's gonna be a 60C connecting with its target. And now, oh, the Atlas was baited. And we're going to see a Fantasy Heaven. No! Seti drops the conversion, sadly. Oh dear. And the Fantasy Heaven goes away. The chance was there, but sadly, Seti wasn't up to the task, unfortunately. So that means we're not going to see a Fantasy Heaven anytime soon. Per's going through right now with the 2A, but still, Seti was able to beat the Atlas and get a little bit of damage off of that too. Oh, what a 6-3 and wake up. My god, Seti. He's playing this flawlessly so far. Oh, gets tagged right now by the Henki Dama. Tamioka taking in a little bit of damage against Seti, but the 3A is so strong. Connecting with the low profile right onto Tamioka. And now we are going to be seeing Luisine against the Malware. Oh wait, actually, we could see Chocoplan against the last Phoenix. Okay, we now have Phoenix on Yukari. Oh, and he's also using Matter and Universal Matter and Antimatter. A very nice skill, to be honest. Hey, on the clock now. The 5C connecting with his target on top of that. Nice 5A right there by Phoenix, and we have the chain coming up. Chocoplan giving a little bit of damage and hitting up with the Fairy Fog on top of that. And the Heavy Fog is over, so that means that Phoenix will be able to keep up all of the life to himself. Oh, what a 6-3B right now by Phoenix. And the damage is crazy. Chocoplan now down to 100 health, and with a final D6 for A. Phoenix has taken the game now. Yes, I think that Group A is not uploading the scores. I'm going to tell them to do that. Okay, we have the pressure coming through right now from Chocoflan onto Phoenix. Oh, blocking the 6 to 3V, but doesn't get the punish with the 6CC because he was too far away, sadly. Phoenix now getting the pressure through. Nice job with the 3A Rumble on top of that, forcing out the border escape from Chocoplan with evidence to be positioning. And so far, Phoenix has been doing a very good job getting those snipes with the 5C2. Oh, Chocoplan didn't know what direction she had to block into. Ooh, the 6CC coming through. But the chain will not do much right there, unfortunately. Okay, now Phoenix having access to the quadruple charming barrier. Ooh, the 6-3B strengthening out with the J5A, yes. And the 6-3C connecting with its target as well. We now have River Mist on the clock. Nice 6-3C right there by Chocoflan during River Mist, no less. Ooh, Chocoflan still keeping up the corner. And Phoenix is in a lot of trouble, but finds a charming quadruple barrier, and that will secure the kill. We now have the final match for Group B between Wildflame the Last Phoenix and Chocoflan and Sigets. On the other hand, it appears that Group A has not placed a single score yet. Alright. Let's see now the 2A coming through on top of that. Nice 6-3V right there by Phoenix. And gets the level up on the 6-3 on top of that. Ooh, Chocoflan trying to go for the punish right there with the 6-6V. Okay, we have the 4-1 right now being used by Phoenix. But he's unable to graze through the 6C, unfortunately. Nice step 5 right there by Phoenix on top of that. With the 2-6 on Wake Up in case Chocoflan were to match anything funny. And Phoenix is also using the train. Oh my. Getting the knockdown with the final hit of the Dial A2. Oh, but the hard landing means that Chocoflan gets a free punish onto Phoenix. Oh, and the Witch Leyland gets avoided completely thanks to the 3A 236. Nice angle for the 236 to 3B right there by Phoenix on top of that. And so far, Phoenix has been doing a fantastic job on this Yukari. To be coming through, and with a final 6 to 3B hard read, Phoenix takes this match point now. Nice conversion right there, and we have the knockdown now with the level up on the 6-3 now at level 2. One more level and the final hit of the 6-3B will have 5 hits instead of 4. And the recovery frame rate is going to be magnificent, honestly. Okay, Chocoflan doing a lot of speed damage against Phoenix as well, who has to use the Hangeki to ensure that he doesn't get crushed. We now have Drizzle on the clock. Tried to go for Chariot 6A, but sadly didn't get it. Oh, it was ambitious, but sadly didn't pay off. Nice conversion right there by Phoenix on top of that. We now have Drizzle on the clock. And that's gonna be a brutal proc string right now from Chocoflan. Level up on the... Oh, that's going to be a bait on the DP. And Chocoflan is taking even more damage and the chain comes through. Aurora now onto the clock. And the pressure keeps on coming for Phoenix. Even though the JCC did not land, sadly. Okay, we have another objective border now onto the screen. Nice body here there by Chocoflan to avoid most of the pressure. 6-2-CC comes through, and there's not going to be any punish because of the level 2. Oh, but the 3 did not connect with his target, sadly. 6-6 will have landed there, I believe. Okay, we have the pressure coming through right now between both players, playing it very safely so far. A lot of speed damage right now from Chocoflan onto Phoenix, and it reset with the Hayame JD2. But look at that J to B angle, and Phoenix takes this 2-0 now. Let's see here. So, Group B has finished all of their matches, and it appears that Group A has not scored a single one yet. Which has me worried, definitely. Let's see here. Okay, we're waiting for some matches for Group A still. We're waiting right now for Toto Eevee, who's playing against Lucine. Okay, Lucine convincingly taking the first game against Toto Eevee's Oku. Let's see here. So, sabiduría embriagada is Temioka and Melwin. Okay. So far, Lucine doing a ton of work against Toto Hisoutensoku, and it's going to be Diamond Dust, so the Rocket type will not do anything at all, sadly. Lucine was ready for the J5A. Alternate future if Lucine pick a Deku. Maybe because Lucine is actually using the Cryber's deck, so you see that he's not using a single Veil Zipper. So yeah, they're playing with the very same decks, with the very same skills. And yeah, it's the same thing for both players. They're cosplaying it to the max. Ooh, nice J5 on the Arctic right there by Toto Eevee. Oh, look at that J3 connecting on top of that. And now we have the Disco Ball coming through, and that's going to be a lot of damage. Oh, 3.4k. That's gonna kill for sure, yep. So we're now taking the first round on the second game. Let's see the pressure coming through with the 60 speed not connecting with the Stargate unfortunately. And that's a very nice conversion right there by Lucine. Oh, the counter hit coming through on the F5A as well. and catching the border shaping on top of that. And here we have the Likes Dragon sign to do even more damage right there. So far, this may look like a perfect, and it will be. Luisin now doing a perfect against Toto Eevee, and he's 1.5 cards away from getting the Exodia. And Oku may have a long tag, but that is not going to save you against Exodia on the slightest. There we have it, Exodia is up now, and that's going to be the activation. Exodia Obliterate during Drizzle. Oh dear goodness gracious. Toto Eevee now taking a ton of cheap damage, and it's Drizzle, and so the damage keeps on coming. Pressure now coming through from Toto Eevee as well. And the Rocket Dive means that's going to be a free punish. And sadly, that's going to mean Toto Eevee's death. Let's see here. So we have Tamioka against the Caravia right now. Oh, Tamioka now holding on to the Atlas. Oh, but the Caravia is very careful baiting it out. And definitely get it. Okay, there we have the Dialay into the Atlas. Classic, 4.3k damage for Tamioka right at the round start, but the JT will launch him right into a 5C counter hit. The Krabi now holding on to the Ice Charge on top of that and has the Great Crusher in hand, so this is a very good start for him as well, even though he's lost more than 6,000 health. Oh, did it crash? I lost 0-2 to Sedi and Potato and 0-2 to the Caravel Luisin. Okay, okay. Let's see here then. Yes, it did crash indeed. Indeed, Tamioka's host connection crashed, sadly. Okay, we have the host right now from Tamioka. Ooh, there's gonna be a free punish for the Caravia right now because of the 6-3. Nice job with the 5C on top of that, punishing the 586A5A from the Caravia. There's coming through now to the corner, and that's going to be a nice charge connecting with his target. Now we have Claudio on the clock as well, and the damage keeps on piling because Tamioka is refusing to block straight up. Nice ice charge right there by the Caravia, and Tamioka is taking even more damage because he just doesn't want to block. He may as well be dead right now because of that. Nice match right there with the 2A right there by Tamioka. Ooh, gets the J5A into the J6V. But it's too little, too late. The Karabi is able to secure the kill now. Pressure coming through right now by the Karabia with the ice connecting with his target through a counter hit. Ooh, nice damage there by Tamioka, and he's also half a core away from getting the Atlas. That's Storm on the clock now. The Karabia holding on to the Great Crusher too. That's gonna be a 2A, and now both of them have access to the 5SCs. Oh, the Great Crusher doesn't connect sadly. And now Tamioka has the complete priority with the Atlas. Ooh, that could have been a very risky J2A, but it certainly pays off for the Karabia, getting an AOV on top of that. And that's it, taking the game now against Tamioka. Yes, it is. A Sei against the Sei. Let's see, we have Toivi hosting right now. Okay, it appears that Melbourne is there again. So now we're getting for the final game between Yun and Melbourne or Tamioka. I mean, Totoibi, Melbourne and Tamioka. Yeah, Yun and Melbourne are both dead, sadly. We have the host right now from Totoibi, and he's ready to play against Tamioka. And this is going to be the final game before moving on to the single elimination section. Game starting up right now. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of damage right now for Totoibi. Oh my god, look at the damage right now from Totoibi. That was insane. Nice connection right there with the 6-3 on top of that. Oh, tries to go for the 6-6B, but Tamioka was prepared for that. Rocket Dive comes through, connecting right through the Henki Dama. And Tamioka is now at 1 pixel of health effectively. There we go. Totoibi is able to secure the game now. Colors run on his favor. And Totoibi is looking good on this Soku right now. Connecting the 6-6 into its target as well. Time to go for the F5A, but Totoibi gets the punish with the 6-6A. There's coming through right now. That's going to be a Rocket Dive connecting right onto Tamioka for 1.5k. And now Geyser is at level 2. Oh, the F5A comes through on top of that. Nice patient enough from both players. Tamioka getting the 6-6C right onto against Totoibi. The 6-6 connecting right to the 2C because it's a Grace attack. And now that we have Claudia on the clock, that's going to mean that Yata Dive costs just 3 and Tokamak only 1. Which is very, very good. Ooh, nice if I were by Tamioka. Because Totoibi was trying to get the punish and got punished himself instead. Nice XA and... Yep, Tamioka is just dead. The damage from Oku is too high. Ooh, nice 66 right there by Tamioka. Getting the block against the J6A, and that's gonna be a high priority counter hit. There's coming through right now from Tamioka, but Totoibi is able to dash out of the way safely. The J6A gets blocked perfectly as well, and that's gonna be a lot of damage during heavy fog, so that means that Tamioka will be healing. Tamioka almost back to full health, and Totoibi has taken a beating for sure. Ooh, nice J5A angle right there by Tamioka. And now Tamioka has access to the Atlas. Totoibi trying to get the trade with the 4A on top of that, and now we have Monsoon on the clock. Oh, sadly the 60 does not connect. And now that Tamioka has access to the Atlas, he has definitely a way to ensure that he wins this round. Yes, Tamioka is moving with the Suika right now. Ooh, there we have it. Tamioka is able to save the Atlas up to the next round. Nice JAT on top of that. Pressure coming through. We have Drizzer on the clock now. Trying to get a hit in with a 6C, but sadly doesn't get it. Oh, there we have the Atlas, and Totoibi is dead. Yep. Tamioka got the hard read against the 4A on the landing, and that means that it's going to be 1-1 on the score now. We have game 3 coming up right there, 5C coming through, and that's going to be a full punish in favor of Totoibi, but sadly, 5AA does not combat that spacing into 6C. You need 6A to at least to convert it. Now we have Aurora on the clock, Totoibi with a very nice pussy blocking on top of that, and gets the dash punish right against Tamioka. Oh, nice punish against the landing, no less, and that's going to be a level up on the Hell Geyser too. Nice punish on top of that, getting the JD2 finisher, and that's going to be 2.2k. Now Tamioka with the Tokakushi on hand, and that's going to be a lot of damage with the J6B Ender. Oh, that counter hit could have been so lethal right there. And Tamioka is taking even more out of Totoibi's life bar. That's going to be a full counter hit coming through, but sadly there will be no conversion. And now we have Sunny on the clock. Totoibi getting the fuzzy block right against the J6B. Oh, the 6A prevents the combo from working, but Totoibi still gets the J6A against the neutral jump from Tamioka. So now Totoibi has access to the match point, and the Tokakushi does not connect to the 2 cards down the drain for evil Tamioka. Getting it as well with the 5C on top of that, and that's gonna be a lot of damage right there. Totoibi building up to the Giga Plate right there. 5C coming through, but Tamioka is able to release out of the way. 6C coming through into its target. Now we have Sunshower on the clock. The 6C connecting right into Tamioka. And now Totoibi is doing a ton of work on the offense right there. Rocket Dive now at level 1 as well. So let's see what happens, because Totoibi has been adapting to Tamioka's Suika so far. Nice block right there by Totoibi, and a trade to J5A from both characters as well. Oh, tried to go for the 3A, but Tamioka was ready for that. Oh dear! Oh! The 6C does not connect because he was too close to the corner, and Tamioka lives to see another day. Nice job with the double 6C right there by Totoibi. And the 6C stopping both of the 6B and the Henki Dam as well. Good border escape on top of that. And with a final J8A, Totoibi has taken the second game. Okay, we have malware on the network screen right there. Okay, now it's going to be Malware against Toto Eevee. Ooh, nice winter element right there by Malware, who so far has been focusing exclusively on soling Toto Eevee out. Nice gem conversion as well for 3.1k. Oh, but yes, it's a little bit too late on the draw to get the Okiseme against that Malware. Nice J5 right there by Malware on top of that. And the JD2 comes through doing a ton of damage against Toto Eevee. Toto Eevee getting to level up the Teal Orbs as well. And so far Malware has been playing this very patiently, not approaching his opponent of his own volition. Nice weather escape catch on top of that, and Malware has to use the talisman to secure his escape. Ooh, nice V on top of that to avoid the crash after the extended flight. 5-6 coming through right now from Malware. Ooh, the weather escape coming through on top of that to generate more offense in favor of Toto Eevee. Then to get the hit with the 6C. First coming through now into the corner, forcing out the border escape. Oh my god, the trade with the Yatta dive was insane! But sadly, the Nokia and the Lush comes through at the very last sliver of health for Malware. Ooh, nice combination there by Malware. Toto Eevee taking a lot of cheat damage at the moment. And here we have the static green. Yeah, he is. I mean, it's not like I don't forbid people from playing their mains on the tournament, but if you do, you are lame. I'm saying that right now. Yes, exactly. Both players are now very weak, and any hit can be the very last. So now they're playing it very patiently at full screen. Now Toto Eevee down to a pixel of health, but Malware still decides to back off and launch another J6C that will secure the kill. 1-0 on the score now. Ooh, nice right there by Malware. We now have to pull on the clock. And Toto Eevee has to run away because he's taking one hell of a beating during this weather for sure. Look at the life difference right now through this typhoon. Malware definitely did a number on him. Malware leveling up the static green as well. And he's doing nothing but zoning him out. Oh, the winter element snipe comes through. And now Malware has the match point. Fantastic border escape right there by Toto Eevee, getting 2.8k into Tamioka. Oh, and that's going to be even more damage, but sadly that doesn't combo with Rocket Dive. Calm now on the clock. Malware playing this patiently as well, gets targeted by the 6 on the backdash. And the static green gets baited, and Toto Eevee gets a brutal beat down on the second round now. Nice assist there by Toto Eevee. Oh, but the static green on Wake Up is so strong instead. Okay, Melware is using Pillow Stone, and that is very interesting. The D8 gets a stop it, but the D8 the 6 on top of that. Melware tried to go for the 3A, but he's unable to do so. Okay, that's a nice 82 right there by Toto Eevee, getting 2.2k, and gets the bait on the static green, but cannot bait the second one unfortunately. Time to 3 and Wake Up as well in favor of Melware, and now Melware is holding on. Oh, the heart of the cards is going to win a free yet alive for Toto Eevee. The static green gets baited, oh, but the second one connects. That is so unfortunate, but Unstable Melware gets the second round. And now it's going to be the rematch between Toto Eevee and Tamioka. There we go, Toto Eevee against Tamioka for the rematch. Nice assist there by Tamioka. Ooh, and the damage keeps on coming for Tamioka. The 5B connects right into the rejump, the 5A. Now we have Aurora on the clock. That's gonna be a PI damage conversion. Oh! But sadly, Toto Eevee doesn't get the Okiseme. That's gonna kill. No! He didn't go for the Dialect. Even the Dialect will have killed there. That's coming through right now by Tamioka with the JXA, but gets smashed by the 4A right away. That is not a good idea to do against Toku right on the corner. Let's see the pressure coming through right now. Nice 60 counter hit in favor of Toto Eevee. Oh, missing power doesn't connect. And that's gonna be a free punish for Toto Eevee for sure. Now Toto Eevee holding on to the Giga Flare. That is going to be very scary. Ooh, nice action with the 6A right there. Oh, but Tamioka is able to get the G5 XSA twice right there. And sadly, all of Toto Eevee's leads have disappeared. On to thin air right now. Both players down to their last remaining pixel of health. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful yet alive right there by Toto Eevee. Taking the first game now in his favor. Nice conversion with Toto Eevee as well. Tamioka kicking up the pressure on top of that, having the cushion on hand. Oh, tried to go for the 3A, but Tamioka did not allow it at all. And that's going to be a brutal 2B coming through. But sadly, Tamioka is unable to get more beyond the initial counter hit. That's going to be a J6A connecting with his target 2. And another J6A coming through. Now we have Monsoon on the clock. But Tamioka is able to avoid the J6A completely. Now we have Aurora activating. And Tamioka has a full hand to work with. On the other hand, Toto Eevee is still building up. And that's going to be a Henkidama punishing the 6XB on the recovery. Ooh, nice Henkidama right there by Tamioka too. The JT connecting with his target as well. Tamioka going to block it out. Damage coming through right now with an 82 ender for Totoibi. However, Tamioka is just half a card away from getting the Atlas, but it will not matter. Totoibi is able to secure more than enough damage to get the kill onto Tamioka. Nice trade there by Totoibi. And the damage keeps on piling. 2.5k now. Tamioka has access to the Atlas, but chooses not to use it and gets crushed instead right there by Totoibi. Ooh, the damage keeps on piling so far. Totoibi time to go for the 3A, but doesn't get an opportunity. The 6C connecting with his target on top of that. And that's going to be a lot of damage now, and Totoibi is on the kill range of the Atlas. Now we have Claudio on the clock as well. Oh no, 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 no. Totoibi is dead. Straight up dead. Yep. If you're going to use Sub-Sun while your opponent is holding Atlas, you better make sure that you use it high up on the screen, not on the ground, where they can punish you easily. Now on to the third round. Totoibi still having access to the match point nonetheless. Ooh, tries to go for the 5C, but Tamioka was ready for that. That's going to be a nice punish right there by Totoibi. Let's see the 6C coming through. Oh, tried to go for the 6-6C, but sadly Tamioka was ready for that with a Henkidama. Nice snipe with the 6J6B on top of that. And now Tamioka has access to the Kidnapping Oni. That could be interesting actually. Nice finish right there by Totoibi. Tamioka taking a punishing right now. The speed damage keeps on piling so far. And now Totoibi has access to the Giga Flare. I wanna see one. No, Giga Flare! Oh! That could have killed right then and there. Giga Flare, come on! Okay, there we have it. Tamioka is dead. Nice punish for the MP. That was very clean right there by Totoibi. And while Totoibi may be leaving the tournament, he still won at the very least a single match. So not everything was bad right there. And now, on to the final round. We're going to have Decaravia and Luisin, Seti and Potato for Group A, and we're going to have Wildflame and Phoenix, as well as Lead and Prantium for Group B. So let's begin the final round. So up next, we're going to have Decaravia against Lira. Let's see here. And there we have it, Lira against the Carabia. We have the D-Test coming up right now. And there we go, the real match has just begun. Nice defense continuing the favor of the Carabia right there. And the damage keeps on piling up for Lira. Oh, nice way to stop right there the J6A from the Carabia. And now it's Blue Sky on the clock. And that's a brutal J5A angle against the 2B from Lira. Trying to secure the anti-air right there, and 5C keeps on landing. The Carabia finding a lot of value in that tool in particular. Pressure coming through right now, nice is there by Lira. Getting the knockdown with the J8 Ender, but doesn't have enough meter for the killing down, unfortunately. Ooh, nice XCC on top of that, catching the jump from the Carabia. But decides to forgo the killing doll completely. That's gonna be a knockdown and wake up right there by the Carabia with a 5C Ender. And we have the 2B coming through as well. Hail on the clock now. So all skills are going to be doing my maximum damage. Nice conversion by the Carabia, and that was a beautiful pickup with the J8. The Carabia now taking the first round on his favor. There's coming through on top of that. Ooh, that's a nice piece of there by Lira. But the 3 unfortunately lands on the wrong direction, so that means that the combo is not going to be converted. Nice 5C on top of that with a Great Crusher to doing 4.2k damage now onto the corner. And Deka keeps on taking more HP away from Lira. Oh, what a beautiful VE to avoid the 2A on top of that. The Carabia is playing out of his mind right there. We have Drizzle on the clock now, finding a very nice 88 into the J5A angle as well. Let's see now the 666 stopping the forward dash from Lira. And that almost connected right there. The Ice now being leveled up by the Carabia. And so far, the Carabia has been very competent on this Cyrano too. 666 coming through. Oh, the crouch right now from the Carabia to make sure that he avoids the J5A and secures the kill onto Lira. Wow! What a lovely crouch right there on the corner by the Carabia. And now it's 1-0 on the score now. Game 2 coming up right now. A5A coming through on top of that. Nice A5C as well, right there by the Carabia on the Okiseme. Lira finding the angular now with the J5A on top of that. Oh, but that's a good backdash out of the way. Tempest down on the clock. There's going to be some very speedy games. They're getting the knockdown with the J6A on top of that. Oh, the damage keeps on piling so far. But the J5C is too strong and Lira cannot deal with it so far. Now Lira having access to the private square and getting the regen to bait out the F5A and getting the punish for a full conversion right there by the Carabia. The damage is insane on this little fairy. Oh, nice J6A on top of that, even though the 6-bit did not connect unfortunately. And now it's Blue Sky on the clock, and the Carabia is building up to the Great Crusher, getting the side switch conversion as well, and leveling up the Icicle Speed Trap on top of that. Pressure coming through right now from the Carabia, paying patient knowing that it was Lira's turns now. Oh, that's gonna be a very nice conversion. Let's see the 6-6A. No, there will be no F5A conversion right there, and the 5C connects into its target. So now the Carabia has the match point on his favor. And the Great Crusher is just half a card away, and Drizzle is coming up. Oh, it's going to be cloudy. Oh dear, the Great Crusher is now available. And this is going to be very scary. Oh my god! The crouch right now from the Caravia paying off once again into what a conversion, 4.3k. My goodness, the Caravia is playing out of his mind, forcing in the snow as well with the red sweater, with the red sword on top of that to ensure that Lira will be losing cards one way or another. Let's see now the snow taking out the coin. There we go, the coin is out of the game. The snow finishing up right now, but the Caravia still found value in the usage of the weather sword. And Lira may be dead at 1 pixel of health right now, and the Caravia was trying to secure the kill with the 660 right there. Ooh, nice spacing so far. That's going to be a clean crash, but Lira is unable to get the conversion sadly. Oh, the D6 2A. Lovely work from the Caravia right now on the finisher. 2-0 on the score now, and up next we're going to have Luisin against Frantium. And there we have it, Luisin against Frantium. Pressure coming through right now from Frantium into the corner, nice water escape there by Luisin. Setting up the 4A AOV on top of that, again the conversion, and the air-tech catch as well. Wow, really good job right there by Luisin on the offense so far. Oh, but the FAV doesn't come out in time, and that's going to be a 2C punish right there by Frantium. Oh, what a way to punish the JFA on top of that. And so far, Luisin is doing a phenomenal job on the offense. We now have the lightning flash coming through, but that's going to be a forcer on the Hangeki right now by Frantium. 5D coming through, the Typhoon is activated right there, and the D2 hits Frantium completely for a lot of damage. Oh my god, the Dragon Fist drill connecting with his target as well, and so far, Luisin is taking everything away from Frantium during this Typhoon. Nice job with the 2C right there by Frantium as well, setting up the coin from the Caravia, and the weather sheet comes through. I mean from Luisin. Then I have Cloudy on the clock, that's going to be a very good J5A, J2C right there by Luisin. But Frantium is winning this back. No, not anymore. The whiff on the 6-6A was lethal. Luisin is able to get the 4A, and that's going to be round 1. Ooh, nice job right there on the offense, right there by Luisin. Setting up the coin into the punish on top of that on the whip. Starting now on the clock as well. Then right there by Frantium. Oh, the J5A connecting with his target on top of that. And the hand from Luisin is crazy. Look at the sheer amount of spell-breaking drugs right there. Leveling up right now, the Dragon God's Strike. Frantium on the offense on top of that. Setting up the reset with the J5A rejump, and that's going to be a 6-3 connecting fully with his target. Frantium completely out of horse, however. And so, Luisin gets to escape from the pressure safely. Oh, nice clean crash right there by Luisin. And Frantium keeps up with the offense. The 3 connecting with his target too. The wall cut from Luisin was clean right there, and that's going to be a very nice knockdown. Let's see the snowball right now. Oh, the fake cross with a 46 for 6. So far, Luisin pulling up a great showing on this offense. Having to block through the barrage of the 5 beasts, and there should be snow on the clock now. And Luisin has 2 spell-breaking drugs on hand. Look at that. Nice bot escape, but Phantom was ready with a nice JCC counter hit of his favor. Pressure coming through at the moment. Oh, doesn't get the punish against the whiff on the F2B, sadly. But still, that should be enough to kill? No, it won't be. He will not be able to land the final hit on the F5A, sadly. Oh, that's a brutal crush right there by Frantium, who now has the LRE, the Lunatic Blast in hand. Getting up the AUV, now Luisin is down to 100 health. Both players very low so far, but their defense is still holding up. That's gonna be a crush, and the border skip catch taken by Frantium, leaving up the ultraviolet field as well. And so it's going to go to the third round now. Now we have the Dragon Watch strike at max level. That's going to be a ton of damage thanks to the sprinkle 6-3. Oh, the XCC was a good idea, but sadly Frantium knew it was coming as well. What a J2A angle right there by Luisin, reading Frantium's movements flawlessly. We now have rear mist on the clock, and that's going to be a level up on the bales like water. The 60C doesn't connect unfortunately, but the damage keeps on coming for Luisin. And now Luisin also having access to the Thundercloud Stickleback. Oh, Frantium getting the conversion so high up on the screen, and now he has the LRE back on track. Very nice conversion so far from Frantium, pulling out all the stops on the offense. He wants to crush Luisin right away. Oh, the fake cross right there by Frantium, into the Chariot 3A as well, and so far, the Disco Ball will connect. Nice job right there by Luisin on the offense. That's going to be a J5A angle for sure, but the final J2A does not connect, sadly. Oh, the punish right now, but sadly the J2A doesn't connect, and neither will the J2A from Frantium nor the 6A. Luisin trying to find the angle with the F5A. Oh, that could have been lethal on the border skip catch right there. Nice beat right there by Luisin, but Frantium takes the first game now. Let's see now, game 2. Okay, game 2 coming up right now. Nice combination by Frantium, setting up the knockdown onto Luisin. And the J2A connects with his target too. Diamond Dust now on the clock, so this could be a one knockdown and done type of matchup. Let's see now. Luisin getting the knockdown into the Dragon's Eye, doing a little bit of spirit damage onto Frantium, who's able to get the 60 right away. Pressure coming through into the 6-3 right there by Frantium, and the damage is immense. Ooh, nice J2A right there by Luisin too. The 60 connecting with his target, that's going to be a D6 for A angle for the AOV right now by Frantium. And the Dragon's Eye now at level 2 is going to be spelling a lot of trouble during neutral. Nice combination right there by Frantium with the J6 to ensure the knockdown, but the 4-1 will not connect with his target. Oh, Luisin trying to find those J5As, but sadly Frantium is keeping away from the range. The J2A connecting with his target with a huge counter hit, and oh, Frantium stays alive by the skin of his teeth. Nice bad escape there by Luisin as well. And with a final J6E, Luisin takes the first round now in the second game. Oh, it's Typhoon on the clock now. And Luisin was not prepared for that. Ultraviolet field now being set up. Ooh, a double ultraviolet field right there. Oh, tried to go for the discarder, but Luisin did not land. So he stays alive and safe from that spell card. Nice 66 there by Luisin, getting the knockdown with the 236, and that's going to be level up on the Smite of the Goddess. A very strong ult for sure. We have Drizzle on the clock now. Pressure coming through, catching the border escape with a very nice 66 from Plantium. Ultraviolet field being set up now, Plantium on the corner, having Luisin block everything, and the 66 will not be used because of the FIB. Nice cross into the AoE right there by Plantium 2, getting out the knockdown. Pressure coming through at the moment. But it's not enough. Luisin is able to escape safely thanks to the border escape. Nice border escape there by Luisin, escaping from the pressure safely, and that's going to be a full conversion coming through. Oh no, the A2B a little bit too late on the draw, sadly. Cloudy now onto the clock. The outrange on the fire A from Luisin, and now we have the swimming thunder shot coming through with a lot of script damage being menaced. Ooh! Nice 6 here right there by Luisin. That was clean through the J5B from Plantium, 1-1 on the score. Now we have game 3. Nice drill right there by Luisin. And the pressure with the J5A, Luisin Plantium was not expecting. The 666 connecting onto the flight from Luisin once again. It's now on the clock now. Luisin in a very good position against Plantium, having taken already half of his life bar away. Pressure now coming through from Plantium, setting up the T63 and forcing out the border escape. But the snow will benefit Plantium. Oh, he didn't have any more orbs left, and it was a cross-up as well, so there was nothing that Plantium could do right there. And Luisin so far doing a magnificent job right there. What a round! Good God! And now we have the match point in favor of Luisin. Pressure coming through on top of that, catching the border escape. Nice drill there by the Caravia, and now we have the swimming thunder shot. Oh, Plantium getting caught by the 4A on the way down. Nice conversion there by Luisin as well. And the drill comes through once again with a swimming thunder shot. But Plantium tries to punish and gets punished instead because the card remains active even if you hit Iku. Nice second block right there by Plantium, getting out of the way of the drizzle completely. But Luisin is able to find a brutal J2C angle with the J2A. Rear miss now on the clock as well. Oh, the Bell's like water waiting out of the forward dash. And it appears like this is going to be a very clean round for Luisin. Let's see the pressure coming through now with a brutal J3 now in favor of Plantium, getting out the knockdown against the Caravia. Against Luisin, I mean. Okay, nice usage of the corner there by Luisin. Pressure is still coming up by Plantium. The 60 comes to his target, forcing out the border escape. But there's going to be a trade between the J5A from both characters. Oh, Luisin getting to avoid the J2A by mere pixels right there. And so far, Plantium has been doing a magnificent job on the offense now. Oh, the F5A right now from Plantium is brutal. But Luisin is able to get the punish with the 4A. 4-1 being blocked outright, and now the Dragon's Eye onto the screen, and Luisin is doing everything on his tool to keep those bullets away, but that's not gonna be enough. Luisin now down to 100 health. Oh, the AHT could have been punished right there. Now both characters very low, but Plantium is able to secure the game. And now both of them are in match point. Pressure coming through at the moment. Nice job with the 8-8 there by Plantium, getting out the knockdown against Luisin and setting up the ultraviolet field on the offense. Oh, that 3 was very ambiguous, but Luisin was still able to defend. And what a backdash right there, but the match gets punished right away by Plantium. So far, Plantium in a very good position against Luisin on this round instead. Ooh, and the F5A connecting with his target on top of that. And Plantium is taking everything away on this round. He doesn't want to leave anything behind. Nice offense right there by Luisin, right now, forcing out the border escape from Plantium. But gets put back into the corner and has to use the J8 to avoid the J5A from Plantium. That's going to be a knockdown in favor of Luisin right now, setting up the pressure with the drill. And that's going to be a Dragon Piece drill, but Plantium knows about that trick because he's been on the receiving end many times against the Caravia. It's going to be Calm on the clock now, which is going to be very beneficial for Luisine, as it's going to be Typhoon before that. Oh, that JFK could have been lethal right there. And Luisine stays alive at 1 pixel of health right there. Okay, but first at the very end, oh, the J5B from Francium connects, and that means he has to fight off against Luisine Francium once again. It's going to be Luisine against Lira now. There we have it, Lira against Luisine. Takuya against Deku. It's going to be a D-test. And that was a very fast D-test if I've ever seen one. Trigger is coming in clutch right there in favor of Luisine to ensure he can escape from the corner thanks to the border escape. Lira now on the offense so far, but Luisine is able to get the jumping J5A coming through. This is even blocked right away, and that's going to be a punish in favor of Lira, but Luisine is able to get the last laugh right there. Now we have Sun Shower on the clock as well, and that's going to be a Dragonfish drill, but Lira is also aware of that trick. Ooh, nice combination there by Luisine, setting up the knockdown, and that's going to be a Dragonfish strike on his favor too. Lira is activating now once again. Ooh, the 6SP gets blocked, but there will be no punish. Very cool. The trade right now between the J6A and the J5B. Ooh, trying to go for the 2A mash, but Lira put a stop onto that right away. Luisine tried to find the angle for the 4A, but doesn't get it in for 280. Now it's going to be Calm on the clock. Ooh, Lira tried to go for the J5A, but Luisine was ready on the draw with a J5A on his own. That's going to be a brutal walked out, but the J2C will not connect unfortunately. Luisine now with the pressure, trying to get the corner carry against Lira, who safely escapes out of the way with a high jump. And now it's Calm on the clock. Nice job with the 2D6 there by Luisine, keeping up with the pressure into that brutal 660 AUV. And it's Sun Shower on the clock now, and it's going to be an instant crash right now for Luisine, setting up the Dragonfish Disco Ball, but damage keeps on piling so far. Ooh, nice job right there by Luisine. And Lira setting up the offense at the moment, and it's going to be a good opportunity to get the snowball, but sadly the combo didn't continue. Sprinkle now on the clock, Luisine very patient on the defense as well. Getting the blocking against the 6A on top of that. And he's able to escape out of the way, and Lira has to block out the J2A. JCC coming through for Lira at the moment. 6C connecting with his target, and there we have the Dragonfish drill hitting right away. So that's going to be game 1 in favor of Luisine. Game 2 coming up right now. Nice to hit right there by Lira. But Luisine is able to get the turnaround with the J2A. Now we have Kate on the clock, 66 coming through to his target. This is going to be an F5A range, so Lira cannot contest it safely. Ooh, that was a double 3A right there into a J8 right now by Lira. But sadly the pressure wasn't quite there, because it hit on the other side. Now they seen once again with the pressure setting up the 4A right against Lira. Oh, the 4A almost connecting with his target on top of that. And that's the Magic Star Sword doing a ton of damage against Lucian. Pressure coming through as well, the J2A connecting with his target through a counter hit. Oh, but there's going to be a counter hit for Lucian himself. And now it's still beyond the clock, and there's going to be a level up on the dragon side. Pressure now coming trying to get the corner carry, and that's where escaped there by Lira, I guess Car on the edge trying to get out with the J6E. And now that's a brutal D2 right there by Lucian. Getting up the match point one more time. Ooh, Spring Haze was brutal right there. Almost getting targeted by the D2 and the J6 respectively. Now the Rizal is on the clock. Nice D2 right there by Lucian. And the Vipers will get caught by the J6 from Lira. But sadly there's going to be a punish at J6 to D2-3. And now it's a Spring Haze on the clock once again. Dragon 3 coming through, but they're able to block it out safely. Oh, by glitching right into the Dragon's Eye. That's not beneficial at all for Lira for sure. Nice D6 right there by Lira, getting the low profile against Lucian too. The FAV connecting with his target on top of that. And now Lucian has access to the Disco Ball. There we have it, that's going to be the Disco Ball. Never mind! Lira will be able to get the Grace out. Oh, nice to be on top of that, but Lucian is able to get the game nonetheless. And that's going to be 2-1 in the favor of the team of the Caribbean Lucian, who will move on to Grand Finals now. And now we have the Grand Finals between the Caribbean Lucian and Seti and Potato. Lira bros. But no, Lira still played very well. There we have the host from Seri right now. And there we have it. Game starting up right now. The Carabia has Cyrno and Seti has Reimu. Ooh, nice 2 AM wake up right there by Seti. Heavy fog on the clock now. Both are expected even right now. And that's going to be a 5C landing by the Carabia. Another 5C coming through on top of that. And the 66 will get avoided by a neutral J9. Nice sniper there by the Carabia, making sure that nothing can be seen on the screen due to the stage that's being selected at the moment. We have Couch and early volley on at the moment right now. Setting down with the pressure into the corner, but the Caribbean is able to defend safely and get a massive benefit from this heavy fog. Now the UK Buster is being leveled up as well. Oh, the Caribbean jumping right into the cautionary border is going to give Seti an opportunity to set up more pressure right there. Forcing out for the escape from the Caribbean, now has a shower on the clock. 60 seconds to his target 2. Oh, pressure coming through right now from Seti. Getting him the knockdown against the Caribbean. Now cautionary border is at level 2. And look at the conversion right now from Seti. pushing the Caravia right into bounces. That was very clean right there by Seti. Quite innovative confirm. Oh dear, now Cautionary Warrior is at level 2 and Seti has smelled blood in the water. Because the Yin and Orb is out and about now. It's going to be a snow on the clock now. The Caravia with the pressure, forcing out the border escape from Seti as well. And now, here we have the Yin and Orb. But there is no punish sadly. Oh, that's going to be a full conversion there by Seti too. 60 connecting with his target, that's going to be a snow to remove the last card that Seti had on hand. Now Deca with the pressure in the instant freeze beam, but it's not enough spirit damage to crush Seti. Pressure coming through so far, both players very low, that could have been the kill right there. But the Caravia stays alive still. Oh, the teleport right now from Seti, pressure coming through from the Caravia on top of that. Oh! The iceberg will get the better of Seti right there, but still, this is very even. Nice better escape right there by Seti, so with the pressure from the Caravia, who is very strong. The Jockey Buster is being leveled up, and it's at 2 now, very strong for sure. Nice 6 right there by Seti on top of that. The 5C connecting with his target on top of that. Nice 6 right there by Seti. We now have Aurora on the clock too. And the 8A will connect. That's going to be a knockdown for the Caravia right there. 1.8k damage. Now Hatsune on the clock as well. And it's going to be a great crusher on the Caravia's hand. Great border escape right there by the Caravia. And the 5C connects with his target after the J9. Seti being pushed to the edge of the corner right there, and the 60C means that this is going to be a great crusher conversion for 3.7k. Now Seti down to his last sliver of health, as the Caravia keeps taking more away with small pokes here and there. The 60C almost landing with his target, but it wasn't meant to be, and that's going to be a Yin and Orb connecting with the Caravia, forcing out the border escape, but that's going to be a 5C hitting through the J5A from Seti. 1-0 on the score now. Let's see now, game 2 coming up. Okay, nice job by the Caravia, setting up the 5C against Seti to get the counter hit on his favor. And now it's Dust Storm on the clock, and the damage is piling up. Oh, getting up the AOB with the 5A as well, right there by the Caravia. Really good job so far on the offense. And now the Icicle Bomb is out. Nice combination there by Seti, setting up the J5C in there. Yes, Zero is kind of strong, honestly. And now we have the Talisman being used by the Caravia on the other of the screen. And which means sadly will not connect. Icicle Bomb now doing a little bit of damage against Seti, now it's Typhoon on the clock. They try laser right now on the Caravia's hand, but he still has to build up to it. And thus he's using a lot of J5Cs. So far the Caravia is setting up the live league against Seti. And now it's going to even out. Oh, nice catch on the forward dash right there by Seti with the 6A. So far he's been having a great patience on this game. Now it's calm on the clock, and Seti has the Yokai Buster as well as the calm on his favor. There's coming through at the moment with the 660 right there by the Caravia, and the Icicle Bomb coming up to protect him on top of that. Yokai Buster being used right there by the Caravia too. And that's going to be a brutal AUV, and the Tri-Laser will have even more damage. But sadly, the Icicle Bomb does not come out in time to prevent the J2A from connecting. Oh, nice 2A right there by the Caravia. Pressure coming through on top of that, forcing out the border escape, and he'll be able to get the catch. So now the Caravia has the match point on his favor. But Seti has been doing some great things so far. And now it's Typhoon on the clock with Seti on the lead, but ever so slightly. So far the Caravia is blowing Seti's life away. Even though Seti is going for the 660, he's not getting any value out of it. Oh, that's going to be a brutal damage with the Yin and Orb. Let's see how much damage is it going to be. 2.8k, but it will not get the limit unfortunately, and now the Caravia is back into the pressure after the air tech with the J8A. Now the Caravia holding on to the Icicle Charge. That's going to be an opportunity for Seti to get the punish, and the Talisman has to be used to escape. Yokai Buster coming through as well. And now Typhoon is setting up once again, but Seti will be able to secure the round now. We have the next game coming through, Cautionary Border now being highly leveled up, and setting him over to get the crash. Oh, the 6-3 did not connect, and that's going to be some devastating damage right there by the Carabia. The Echo Charge coming through right there with a 6C on top of that, and the Carabia is able to safely block out the pressure from Seti. Getting the jump on the top of that against the 6-6A. And that's going to be a very nice 5C to deny the jump in with the J5A from Seti. Oh, the J2A catching the backdash completely, but is unable to save him from the punish against the Earthquake. Now it's a Scorching Sun on the clock, Seti being able to find a very nice angle for the J2A, and the fake throws on top of that into the Carabia. That's going to be a lot of damage. Oh! So far, the Carabia with the pressure at the moment against Seti. Oh dear, it appears that there is a little bit of spikes onto the match itself, because Seti is leaning very far away. And just like that, the Carabia has taken this 2-0 now. So now Luisin has to face off against Potato. And now, Luisin against Potato. There we have the host right now, from Luisin. Oh, did it crash? Yes, Luisin did crash. Oh dear, Potato Lover is going to be playing in 5G. There we have the host right now from Potato. And there we have it, the details right now between both players. And they're ready to play now. Game starting up right now, nice combination right there by Potato against Luisin for 2.2k, keeping him in the corner as well. Ooh, the 60 snipe is brutal right there by Luisin. And the damage keeps on coming up so far. The Smith is on the clock is still active, and they're still working out. Ooh, Potato being able to get the last hit in against Luisin. There's coming through at the moment. The A2A does not connect with his target because Luisin is patient and doesn't chase into the air, needlessly doing so. There is on the clock now. The 5B comes through, forcing out the border skip from Potato. There's going to be a 3 points for Luisin. There is on the clock now. So the damage keeps on climbing so far. Ooh, nice butter escape right there by Luisine. And so far, Luisine has been able to get the comeback right now against Potato. There's coming through with the F5A. Ooh, and the A2 almost connecting with his target on top of that. Nice decision there by Luisine. And the JFA will not connect, sadly. Rear miss on the clock now, coming up. And Luisine holding on to the Thundercloud Stickleback. Nice movement there by Luisine on top of that, avoiding the B-bullets from the dolls completely. And that is going to be Thundercloud Stickleback being activated. And Potato's in a lot of trouble right now. Oh, the JCC almost landing with its target, but it wasn't meant to be. And so far, Luisine is doing a number on Potatoes right now. We have one time on the clock as well, charging up slowly but surely. Ooh, the 6 does not connect, and that's going to be an opportunity for Luisine to go for the 6-6. Now pressure coming through right there by Potato, and gets the J5A J2A right away. Oh, almost getting the cross on top of that, but Luisine is able to get the crouch into the punish into Potato. So far, Potato being very low in terms of HP, but he's still able to find the 6A outrange against Luisine. Pressure coming through right now, Little Legion right now on Potato's hand, and Luisine's trying to find the chase, but Alice's wallback is too fast for him, sadly. Oh, that's a very nice 4A right there by Luisine, and that's going to be round 1 coming up. Nice A2A right there by Luisine as well. Ooh, and the F5A ground block is brutal on top of that. Getting a catch on the border escape on the way down, and Luisine putting himself on the corner at the moment, but he still has a sizable life lead when compared to Potato. Now they have the 6C right in between the D2 from Potato. Pressure coming through, and that's going to be a Potato an opportunity to get the punish onto Luisine. Nice pressure there by Luisine, forcing out the border escape from Potato and sending down the clock, and taking access to the disco ball. Getting out the snipe with the 6C, and that's going to be a 6-6 can hit the AOE. Potato now onto the corner, time to get the escape with the 6-6A, and that's going to be a catch backdash with the D2. So far, Potato has been doing a great job during neutral, zoning Luisine out. The 6-6 trying to get the chase into its target, and that's going to be... Ooh, Volatile Doll being used right there by Potato. Quite interesting choice. I think this may kill. Yes, this kills, and Luisine takes the first game now. Let's see what the second game has to offer to us. 6C right now by Luisine, time to go to 6C, and that's going to be an activation of the D2, and it will still connect into Luisine regardless. That's the storm on the clock now, nice job right there by Luisine with the J5A starter, onto Potato, and the pressure keeps on coming right now, but Potato knows that the crouch keeps him safe from lots of things. Still, he will get crushed at the end of the day, and that's going to be a nice 2-3-6 right there by Luisine, getting the catch onto Potato's forward dash. Once again, respecting the forward dash right there by the Potato, and Luisine with a very nice way to avoid the 5A right now from Potato. Nice J5A on top of that, getting the hit onto the air, and Diamond Dash is active now, and Luisine is not allowing Potato to escape onto the air, nor onto the mid screen regardless. And there we have a disco ball connecting with his target too. Let's see now, the bounces right now by Luisine have been brutal as well. The damage was 3k flat, and it's still Diamond Dust. So Potato is in a lot of trouble at the moment. Potato now down to 1 pixel of health, Luisine incredibly healthy, and that's going to be the final J5A on the coffin. Oh, that's a brutal J6 right there by Luisine, by Potato. Now Rear Mist activates onto the clock. Oh, nice big bullets dodge from Potato right there so far. Volatile Doll being activated, that's going to be an angle for the J2A radar by Luisine. Let's see now Potato holding on to the doll activation as well as the Frozen Frog. Oh my! These are some very interesting decks that Potato's bringing for sure. Pressure coming through right now by Luisine. Tempest down to the clock, Luisine is able to get the jump out of the way from the pressure. and we seem back to square one, having to level up the Lightning Flash. There we have it, the Tentacles Stickleback coming through, getting a nice guaranteed crash onto Potato. There's going through with the corner carry as well, getting the position against the 668 with a 5C right now from Lucine. Oh, avoiding the Hangeki with the rejump. That was some beautiful offense. That's going to be another Tentacles Stickleback, and it's Heavy Fog, and Lucine is healing, and this is looking grim for Potato right now. Getting the J5A right now onto the Caravia with a counter hit, but I'm afraid that Potato is dead. And thus, the team composed of the Caravia and Lucine has won the 3rd edition of Terrific Truce. Congratulations to them for sure. All the other teams put up a great fight, but there can be only one winner at the end of the day.